Hi, welcome back. I just want to apologize for this video taking like twice as long as it normally does to be uploaded. I was having so many issues with my editing software, but luckily that is taken care of. So welcome to my video. Today I am going to be showing you how to make candy sushi. I'm going to be making 5 different kinds of sushi in this video. They're all called nigiri sushi, which is the sushi that just has like the fish or the egg on top and with the rice underneath, or with that same kind of style but wrapped in a piece of nori or the dried seaweed or kelp. So I'm making 5 kinds. Like I said, the first one is going to be maguro or otoro nigiri sushi, which is the fatty tuna sushi, so rice with tuna on top. Also tamago nigiri sushi, which is the one with the egg on top of the rice. Unagi nigiri sushi, which is eel, and that eel is actually cooked, it's not raw, and it's in like this like really yummy sauce. It's so good. And then the 2 that I'm going to be making with the rice and then the nori wrapped like around the circumference of the rice are ikura and uni. Ikura is salmon roe and uni is sea urchin. So yes, I hope you enjoy. So you're going to want to get 1 recipe of the Rice Krispies, which is included in the recipe down below in the description box. And here are the other ingredients that you'll need. So first, with the dried pineapple for the tamago nigiri sushi, you're going to want to cut it into a rectangular shape. And so because the pineapple's a little bit small, this one will probably be smaller than the other ones. And then you're going to want to compare it to the bit of Rice Krispie that you have and shape it into the shape that the rice usually is for sushi. Compare to see how the size is. You're going to want it a little bit smaller than the pineapple, and then get the licorice, wrap it around and measure the length. Cut the licorice and then spread some white chocolate wasabi, which is white chocolate dyed light green. It looks a bit white in that video. Sandwich that between the egg or the pineapple and the Rice Krispie. Press it down. And now measure on your licorice where you want the black licorice to bend, because it is quite thick, so you want to make little notches and then wrap it around so that it won't be completely round, but it'll have little corners on it. So then secure it with a toothpick, being sure to stick the toothpick all the way through the sushi, and then clip it off with scissors. You can see that mine flew all the way across the room. This is what you'll end up with. There will be a front and a back because you can see the seam. Okay, so now get the dried papaya with another piece of the Rice Krispies and shape the Rice Krispie into the same kind of shape that you used for the tamago nigiri sushi just before. Cut the papaya to a length that's slightly longer than your little ball of rice. And cut the bottom of the papaya because sometimes it can be a bit bumpy on the bottom. Cut it flat so that it lies flat on top of the rice and it won't fall off. Like that. So the flat side you're going to want to attach to the rice. Now spoon some chocolate wasabi again onto the rice and attach it to the tuna. Now onto the unagi nigiri sushi. You're going to want to use one of the dried dates, and you're going to want to open it in half and then remove the pit from it. And then like before, shape the Rice Krispie. Then cut the date to make it a long kind of rectangular shape with pointed ends to make it look like the eel. And spoon some chocolate wasabi on top and top with the date. Now just before, like with the egg, you're going to want to measure the length of the licorice, cut it and make notches in it, as well as attach it to the sushi with a toothpick and then cut off the excess wood that's sticking out. Sometimes if you push it down with a knife, it helps to keep it going farther. So now onto the uni, which is sea urchin. You're going to want to shape the rice again, but this time you want to make the rice ball a little bit flatter than before so that it creates a little area for the dried apricots to rest. Wrap the licorice around the perimeter now of the Rice Krispies and stick a toothpick in fully. Cut the toothpick off and again push down on the rice to make it as flat as you can. Now spoon some white chocolate wasabi on top and arrange 3 apricots kind of at an angle so that they look like the sea urchin. And there you go. Now for the salmon roe, I've used Juice Pobbles, and please wait till the end of the video, I'll explain where I got those. And you want to do the exact same thing that you did with the sea urchin. So get the rice, wrap the licorice around it and top with white chocolate. Again, remember to press down further on this one, then spoon the Juice Pobbles on top, and there you go. Okay, so now you're done, and this is how your finished sushi should look. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just a note, I was initially intending to use kind of like fruit leather or like the fruit straps, fruit roll up for the seaweed instead of black licorice, but I couldn't find any here in Australia, and I tried making my own and it turned out terribly, so I had to resort to using black licorice. But if you do know how to make fruit leather and then dye it black, or if you have some at your grocery store, you are so lucky, I'd really suggest using that, because then you probably don't have to use the toothpicks to kind of hold it together, and it would probably look a lot better than mine. Also, for the Juice Pobbles with the ikura nigiri sushi, I got those at a yogurt place that like sells little yogurt, then you put the toppings on. I discovered those before I actually thought about doing this episode, and I went in there trying to figure out if I can just like buy the toppings on its own. But I kind of felt guilty, and I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble and like have them be like, why are you so strange and only buying those? Like, are you just gonna like sit and eat those? So I got some yogurt as well, but I got like the bare minimum, and it ended up looking like, I don't know, it ended up taking like a really strange and funny and slightly inappropriate shape. So for your enjoyment, I will put the video of the photo in right here. I also want to give a shout out to my Auntie Pat. She's in the hospital right now, not feeling too well, so I hope you're doing better. Please eat as much as you can and hang in there. I wish I could give you some of my candy sushi, but it looks like the ants actually in my house ate it instead, which is kind of sad. Also, one last thing, I've started a blog. It's not really a blog, more like an online cookbook of all my recipes. So in the case that I can't paste the recipe down below because there's a certain amount of words you can put in like the description box, all my recipes and the links to all my videos will be in the blog, which is linked down below in the description box. And also, I just really wanted to say thank you for every one of you who subscribed. I'm really actually surprised that I already have like 30 something subscribers and it's only like my 4th episode. I'm really grateful, and thank all of you for supporting me and enjoying my videos, because I thought it would take so much longer to kind of, I don't know, start off, but I'm really impressed with the way it's going, so I hope you are as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you were inspired to make your own candy sushi, and yes, I will see you hopefully in a week if my editing software keeps on working out well. And yes, so thank you so much. Bye! For the ikura nigiri sushi. For the ikura